what's up, man? What's up, guys? It's John. I'm fucking freezing right now because my sweat has frozen up on my armpits because I'm nervous. Not for this video, but like I got an interview in like 2 hours for a serving job. Make some extra money, get some tips here and there. Get better at speaking to people. Anyways, right into the video. I got a bunch of notes. So, this is how to stop missing her. How to stop missing her. Never be begging someone back into your life. Never do this. Because you're basically putting them up on a pedestal above yourself when you act as if they're so beyond yourself. Always remember that you are just as valuable as she is. I've struggled with this so many fucking times. The amount of girls that, it's hard to explain, but I basically put them on a pedestal and I basically was just giving them all my energy without the same energy reciprocated back. So it's really just, if you're begging for someone, they're not going to be begging for you back. So just make sure there's always like the same energy, and just remember, like, bro, you don't have to beg for anyone. Someone will want you just as much. You're just as valuable as she is. Truthfully, when it comes to missing your ex, it happens to the best of us. Shit still happens to me. And it's been almost 3 years now since I've last seen her. I've only had one girlfriend for like one relationship, and then I've been with a few females or whatever. But this first relationship, I haven't seen her in over 3 years, and every so often she'll end up popping in my fucking head. Or worst of all, she will be in one of my vivid ass dreams. And then it really just has me like sitting back and just contemplating my life. Like, what the fuck was that? Why am I thinking of her still? And why is she in my dream? It really just has me sitting back contemplating life. But my best advice for anyone wanting their ex back, ask yourself these 2 questions. The reason for the breakup, is that reason fixed? And during this break that you're in, she may have done something with some guy, or multiple guys, but let's just say she may have done something with some guy. And are you okay with that if it means that you can have her back? Really, just fully take a commitment to yourself. Fully focus on just doing you. Focus on doing you, because whether she comes back in your life or not, whether the relationship lasts a long time or not, it has no impact on what you need to be accomplishing for yourself and for those who you care about. Ask yourself another question. Is this the relationship that I actually want? Or am I just lonely? One of my favorite quotes, I wrote it down. One of my favorite quotes is, until you get comfortable with being alone, you'll never know if you're choosing someone out of love or loneliness. So fucking amazing quote. And I forgot this one little point. Just a little extra point. How to stop missing her. Stop stalking her on social media. You're just trying to find something to be upset at. Stop trying to keep up with her life or see if she's doing good or see if she's doing worse without you. Who gives a fuck? Stop stalking her. Okay? You're just going to make yourself either more upset, more mad, or you're just going to miss her. Constantly missing her. Stop constantly missing her and instead focus on every area of your life that's lacking. You know exactly what you need to improve on in your life. You literally know exactly what you're missing out on, what you're slacking in, what you need to improve. You know exactly what you should improve on. Focus on yourself so much to the point where you get to, you're about to move on, or you are literally moving on because you're just focusing so much, you're improving so much, you're getting to the point where you're moving on. If she wants you back, she is going to fight for you back now. She's going to give you a bit more energy. So hopefully, maybe if I give him more energy, he'll dial back and take me back. It's up to you now if you want that or not. So for me, brother, I got cheated on a long time ago. It was, like I said, I haven't seen her in 3 years, but I haven't... Okay, so I got cheated on, right? And when she admitted that she cheated on me, well, this is how I found out, right? She just said it to my face because, I don't know, I do respect her for saying that because at least she didn't lie. But she said that she cheated on me, cool. And I was so upset that I knew that I couldn't be with her anymore because, like, how the fuck could you cheat on me? I've been talking to you for fucking years on end, and out of nowhere you just decided to do that. It is what it is. But let's go back to the quote. Until you get comfortable with being alone, you'll never know if you're choosing someone out of love or loneliness. I was so confused every single day. I was so sad every single day because everything that I knew for the past couple years I've just been with this girl. So when she left, it was like, okay, well, now what do you have? Okay, how was your life in the past before you even knew her? What were you doing? I was just really, really upset to the point where I wanted her back in my life. I wanted her back in my life, and I was just begging, really, just to have her back in my life. So much to the point where the lowest point of my life, I was just crying, throwing up, and begging her to literally just take me back. And she didn't. For a multitude of reasons, but it basically just came down to, like, if we were to get back together, it would just be toxic. If we would get back together, you wouldn't trust me as much. Like, in her perspective, I wouldn't trust her as much for when she wants to go out. And, fuck, there was like one more. It is what it is. But basically, after that point, it was pretty crystal clear that she didn't want me anymore. There was no chance of me getting her back. So I just decided to step back, really remove myself from being so far up her ass, and just focus on what do I want to accomplish? What should I be doing right now? And, back then I was still focusing on college football. So all I was doing was, okay, focusing on your training more, study your plays, focus on your schoolwork, get your good grades. So I was just focusing on this. And then some time goes by and she wants me back now. For reference, I was living with this girl. So she pulls up at my house. And it was like the reverse of what I was in my lowest point. So I was crying, throwing up, fucking wanting her back. And then she is at my house, wanting me back, crying right in front of me, begging me to take her back. And like I told you, it's now up to you if you want that or not. I didn't do that. I didn't want her back for really two reasons. One being that she cheated on me. And it just kept popping in my head like, dude, she cheated on you. If she did it once, who's to say she's not going to do it again? Just have some self-respect for yourself. If she cheated on you, then that was that. That was it. And an even bigger reason why I didn't want her back was, bro, at my lowest point, throwing up, crying, I probably looked insanely ugly, but, bro, she didn't want me back at my lowest point. So why would I take her back now that I'm good, right? The same shit happened to my friend Alex. My friend, he basically was in, those type of relationships where they just fight constantly fighting. Bro, you check out of that relationship and a week later they're still fighting, but they're not fighting about the same reason. They fought about 3 other fights now. Basically, it was just nonstop fighting for them. And it got to a point where, okay, it was a serious argument. And then she decided, or she was done with this guy, with my friend. She said she was completely done. And he would always try and text her, just trying to literally just beg her to take him back. And she would either give like a 1-word response or literally not responding at all. But she was going out. She was going out to their college parties or going out to the bars or whatever. But she would be going out and she would be active on her socials while my friend was in his room deciding if he was depressed or not. This dude, I've never seen him so upset. I've never seen him so down because he was just watching the girl who he loved, watching her have fun while she acted as if she didn't really care about him. But then he took my advice. He started to dial back texting her as much. He started to hit the gym even harder. He started to stack up his money because that's an area that he was lacking in. She would he couldn't really pay for a lot, right? Girls are expensive. Let's be real here. Girls are expensive. If you don't got much money, brother, I mean, I remember he even said she was upset that he didn't really have that much money. Bro, I was like, oh my God, man, this is fucked up. Fucking get rid of this person. Anyways, but then she started to bring more energy back into texting, and then wanted to meet up with him, and he ended up taking her back. And that's his choice, bro. I love the guy. No fucking hate to the guy. That's his choice. And like I told you, it's up to you if you want her back or not. But this is my advice. Truthfully, just work on yourself. Constantly work on yourself. Get to a point where you're moving on. If she wants you back, she will try and fight for you back. And then you choose from there. This is this is really all I have. How to stop missing her. I hope you enjoyed this video, man. I hope you tune in some more coming soon. Subscribe, man. Later.